Beyond the Gates spoilers full Monday, the 17th of August 2026. Welcome back to our channel, soap fans. Today is an absolutely beautiful day to grab a massive cup of coffee, sit back, and unpack the sheer, unadulterated madness that Beyond the Gates is throwing at us this week. I am literally shaking my head at my screen right now because I cannot believe what they are doing with Leslie Thomas this week. I mean, are we seriously supposed to feel sorry for her? Because I don't. I just don't. Leslie is usually the absolute biggest instigator of everyone else's misery in Fairmont Crest. She thrives on the drama, she stirs the pot, and she leaves a mess for everyone else to clean up. But now, suddenly, the writers want us to watch her face her past before she can move forward. Let's be real, I've been watching since 2015 and this is exactly what they always do. They make a character completely unbearable, an absolute menace to society, and then bam, they want us to look at her dark past, so we sympathize. I am not falling for it. And what brings this on? Eva's words are what finally provoke Leslie. Eva has been through hell and back with that major organ transplant, and the trauma she is carrying is monumental. So when Eva finally snaps and says something that cuts Leslie to the core, I am honestly cheering for Eva. But of course, this forces Leslie to confront whatever demons she has been hiding. I know some people are loving this redemption arc for Leslie, especially after she did that surprising good deed last week. But personally, I think it's way too little, way too late. Actually, let's talk about Eva and Isaiah for a second before I lose my train of thought. They are finally telling each other some hard truths this week. I know some people are loving this post-medical trauma angst, but I am exhausted. Their relationship has been strained ever since the transplant. And while I get that medical trauma changes a person, they are just constantly hurting each other. Isaiah is trying, Eva is struggling, and these hard truths they are dropping on each other might just be the final nail in the coffin for their romance. I'm dreading watching it, but I also know I won't be able to look away. Okay, back to the main point. Vernon Dupree. Can we give a massive standing ovation for Vernon finally doing what somebody should have done months ago? He is confronting Bill Hamilton right to his face about his intentions with Danny. It is about time. Vernon is the stern patriarch, and he has been putting up with way too much nonsense lately. First he had to confront Joey Armstrong, and now he is marching right up to Bill. I cannot believe it took this long. Because let's remember the absolute mess Danny made last week. She literally called Bill her husband in front of her entire family. A Freudian slip? Please. That was her subconscious screaming the truth. I am still not over that tornado elevator hookup. I am sorry, but Danny is playing with fire and she's going to burn her entire life down. She is married to Andre. Andre has been her rock, but no, she just can't resist Bill, the man who dumped her, for her own daughter's best friend. It makes my blood boil, and Vernon knows it. Vernon knows that Bill is a walking disaster for his daughter, and he is demanding answers. But of course, Vernon's big heroic moment of protecting his family comes at a cost. His romantic plans for Anita get completely interrupted. I feel so bad for Vernon. He's dealing with Danny's mess, he's dealing with Nicole's grief, he's holding the Dupree family together, and he just wants a nice romantic moment with his wife Anita. But no, Fairmont Crest drama never sleeps. Which brings me to Haley. Haley Hamilton is the worst Black Widow copycat in soap history. I said what I said. She has been poisoning Bill since October 2025. October? It is August 2026. How bad are you at poisoning someone? I mean, remember when they tried this whole secret poisoning storyline with Victor back in the day? Yeah, didn't work then either, because at least Victor's enemies knew how to measure a dose. Haley is just pathetic at this point. So when I saw that Danny is going to confront Haley this week, I practically jumped off my couch and screamed. Danny is marching right up to the woman who stole her husband, who is currently secretly killing said husband, and she's getting in her face. I am so here for it. Danny might be a mess, but when she goes toe-to-toe with Haley, I am always on Team Danny. Haley is going to clash with Ashley this week too. Everyone is fighting Haley this week, and it is glorious. Ashley is not going to back down. And honestly, Haley deserves every ounce of wrath she is getting. And speaking of Bill, he narrowly avoids a disaster this week. Is it a medical disaster? Is Haley finally upping the dosage because she's panicking? Or is Caroline Lee stepping in again to save his life? Joey Armstrong already warned Bill to look into his health, but Bill is so blinded by his own ego. Instead of investigating his wife, what is Bill doing? He's bonding with Ted Richardson over shared memories. Ted. I love Ted. He's the voice of reason for the Richardson family, but Bill does not need to be reminiscing right now. He needs a toxicology screen. Wake up, Bill. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's pivot because Chelsea is breaking my heart. Chelsea is being haunted by unresolved trauma this week, and it's all happening while her dad is on the verge of a complete and total breakdown. I have been saying for weeks that Chelsea needs a storyline that actually digs into her psychology. And here we are. But instead of going to therapy or dealing with her dad's impending collapse, what is Chelsea doing? She and Kat are combining fashion with feuding. Typical. Absolutely typical. I mean, Kat is already in so much danger right now. Kat is digging deep into the disappearance of Lynette Wise, Haley's friend. Kat is literally painting a massive target on her own back. Haley might be terrible at poisoning Bill, but she is dangerous when backed into a corner. And yet, Kat is finding time to feud with Chelsea over fashion? Am I the only one who thinks this is wild? But also, I kind of love it. It's so petty and so dramatic, perfectly balancing out the heavy trauma stuff. And speaking of danger, what is going on with Andre Richardson? Andre is being dragged by his past. We knew this was coming. The cryptic texts, the secret meetings, the paranoia. Andre has always been the stoic, supportive husband to Danny, but he has a dark side. And this week, Andre is making a threat. Andre, the guy who is usually so calm, he is backed into a corner and he is lashing out. Who is he threatening? The stalker? Or maybe someone else who found out his secrets? And then the spoilers say Danny and Andre step out of the box. What does that even mean? Are they opening up their marriage? Are they doing something illegal together to cover up Andre's past? Or are they just trying some wild new therapy technique to save their crumbling relationship after Danny's husband slipped? I am so confused and so stressed out about these two. I want them to work, but Danny is obsessed with Bill and Andre is drowning in his own secrets. Let's talk about the law firm, because the tension between Naomi and Tomas is escalating to a boiling point. Tomas is so incredibly entitled. He's a junior partner acting like he owns the entire firm just because Bill is lying in a hospital bed. Naomi is fighting tooth and nail to keep that place afloat. She is fiercely protective of Bill's empire and Tomas is just a vulture circling the wreckage. Thank goodness Jacob is stepping up. Jacob gets Grayson and Ashley to surprise Naomi this week. Naomi needs a win so badly right now. She is holding that firm together with duct tape and sheer willpower, while dealing with Tomas's constant undermining. I love that Jacob, Grayson, and Ashley are rallying around her. It shows that Naomi isn't alone, even if Tomas wants her to feel isolated. Oh my god, I almost forgot about Heather. Randy is stalking Heather. Now, this is a twist I did not see coming. Heather is usually the one doing the stalking. Hello, she's probably the skewer. She has been getting uncomfortably close to Vanessa McBride, acting all sweet and innocent, but we know she has a sinister agenda. Joey has been paranoid about his sister for weeks, and he was right, but now Randy is onto her. Randy is tracking her moves. This is going to explode spectacularly. And Madison is getting mixed information from two enemies. Who are the enemies? Is it Kat and Haley? Is it Joey and Vernon? Madison is about to be caught in the crossfire of a massive Fairmont Crest war, and she doesn't even know who to trust. I swear, the web of lies in this town is getting too thick to cut with a knife. Let's wrap up with the Dupree Rollins drama. Nicole's plan saves the night for Noah. Remember last week when Vanessa was judging Noah so hard? Deanna was so nervous introducing him, and Vanessa was just glaring at him like he wasn't good enough. Well, Nicole swoops in with a plan and fixes the entire night. Nicole is such a good person, always looking out for others. But then, Nicole questions herself in front of Kiel after an unexpected reaction. This breaks my heart. Nicole and Kiel just got devastating news last week. They are grieving, they are trying to find a new understanding, and now Nicole is second-guessing everything. Is she realizing she's not ready for this relationship? Did Kiel react badly to her helping Noah? I am so worried for them. They have so much potential, but the universe just won't let them be happy. And finally, Smitty disappoints Martin. I hate seeing them fight. They are usually the most solid couple on the show. They have been trying so hard to help Tyrell through his devastating heartbreak with Jessica. Samantha already went nuclear on Jessica, and the whole family is stressed. Now Smitty does something to let Martin down, and I just know it's going to cause a huge rift. Maybe Smitty took that new job opportunity without telling Martin? Whatever it is, I am not ready for the Richardson-Smith household to be in turmoil. Oh, and Carlton updates Ted with some crucial information, while Nicole does the same with Vanessa. The information network in this town is wild. Everyone is whispering secrets. And Shanice gets an unexpected request. From who? I need to know. I am exhausted just typing all of this out. This week is going to be an absolute roller coaster of emotions. I am terrified for Kat. I am cheering for Vernon. I am furious with Danny. And I am praying that Bill finally realizes his wife is a literal sociopath. I need to know what you guys think about all of this. Am I the only one who thinks Haley is the most incompetent villain ever? Let me know, because I am losing my mind over here.